with integrity. We've had a bit of broken capability in establishing a SARSAT or satellite phone communications capability between the crew on board Integrity and the recovery team. That will get sorted out here shortly. There's plenty of cooling on board Integrity, so there's no rush to begin the power down.
To call you on the sat phone and not getting an answer there either.
Concur. We haven't had anything come through.
And Houston, if you could relay to recovery that we hear them, but it does not appear as though they are hearing us.
Hello. We are watching the Artemis II crew being rescued from the pod. If you don't know, Artemis II was the mission that sent a spaceship up into orbit and sent it around the moon, took a lot of pictures further than any human has ever gone before, came back, and has now landed back in the sea, and they are being recovered.
Between Integrity and the recovery teams, we are standing by for the initiation of the power down procedures that, as you see, the recovery teams are moving.
And another fun fact,
the side of the capsule.
as they re-entered Earth's atmosphere, they actually went faster than any human has ever gone in the world like before. It's incredible.
That will be
What's up, Balyonk? What's up, IDK?
the crew as they're being extracted one by one from the vehicle.
I'm in Vietnam now, and I'm going back to school tomorrow, gang. I've got so much jet lag. Oh, no. Yo, what's up, ACT?
Houston, for sat phone, we are going to attempt to call you.
My fan's not on. Give me half a second.
Good idea, standing by.
There we go.
And Jackie, yes, we are pushing the push to talk, the two buttons on the left side of the radio below the.
It's an incredible
arrows.
moment for
We are
humanity.
utilizing them. I'm rebooting the radio to see if we get good comms.
Successful mission. First time being near the moon in the past.
We copy all, and just
I want to
to
say 15
confirm,
years.
You are seeing that you're touchdown plus 3030 for power, correct?
That's affirmative.
I wonder why they're not just going straight up to it.
Approach, to have mission control here call the crew on their satellite phone. This is all part of the coordination for the power.
I guess they're telling us right now.
That will initiate the actual recovery operation.
We'll get to the stream in a little bit. Don't worry.
First boats.
We just got to watch this first. I was watching it, and I didn't want to stop watching it to stream, so we're going to watch it a little bit at the start of the stream here, and then we'll move on to our regularly scheduled programming. Because I do have some pretty exciting things to announce.
Extracted from, so that they can have a few minutes to get their land legs back before they're hoisted aboard the Navy helicopters for the flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murtha.
It is amazing how many live angles they're able to capture. And they actually have live captions, which is not something you typically get on live streams, but I guess YouTube did something specific for this, which I don't blame them. This is a fucking incredible moment in human history. Will go down in history. I miss my knives, low-key. That's fair.
And Houston, please.
I got some interesting things to talk about regarding the Crescent. We'll get to that later, though.
But readable, master diver, we can hear, but they cannot hear us.
It's fine. So next to be on the cat, probably the Crescent. I will get to the cat eventually. I'm just not as excited to review the cat as I am the Crescent. So it'll probably be the Crescent. We'll never set foot on it again, probably. I doubt that, honestly. I feel like... Well, you might be right. Because if I remember correctly, this was a sort of test thing for Mars. If I remember correctly, that's what the whole point of Artemis 2 was. And it is incredible. So, who knows? You might be right. I don't see anyone review the cat or flip the cat other than you, and that's sad. It's a wonderful knife. I love it.
Checking.
But I think there's probably just better knives out there, and it's hard to recommend the cat when there's the cheese for the same price.
This is Mission Control, Houston. While we stand by for the establishment of communications between Integrity and the recovery team that is
the cat is my goat as well, yes.
Very close
public flipper, yeah.
spacecraft.
I think that the cheese and the cat are both equally good as public flippers. I would honestly say that the cheese is probably better as a public flipper, just because you can see the design of that a lot more when you're flipping as opposed to the cat's design.
Hey Rob, yeah, just such an honor to be able to
But
be here
just
on
because
the ship,
it
to
is
be
a
able to
fully
share
white
and
Teflon
experience
blade,
this moment with everyone
it's a lot
together.
easier
Of
to
course, as you
see
just said, yes, here
than
with NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman.
blackened.
Administrator, how did you feel getting to witness this and seeing NASA at its best?
Oh, I mean, I'm honestly, I'm still at a loss for words. I mean, you know, like
Loss?
the childhood
Sorry.
Jared right now can't believe what I just saw. I mean, almost been waiting my whole lifetime to see this, and then it's NASA Administrator. I just couldn't be more proud of the entire workforce, the years, the effort, the late nights, all the hard work from across the country that contributed to this incredible moment right now. And yeah, incredibly grateful too for our teams here on the John P. Murtha right now.
Yeah, look at the behind us here.
Got everybody. Hey, what do you guys think? We just brought some astronauts back from the moon, huh? Unbelievable. Thank you. Yeah, so grateful to the Navy, the sailors that are here, the NASA teams. I mean, this is a joint effort.
I love how in the
are
midst of every shitty thing going on in the world,
on the ship safely.
with everything politics related, everybody can come together and agree that this is incredible. And I think that that's wonderful. Yes, a calico cat. Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh.
We've all had an opportunity to observe over the last 10 days, right? I mean, they're absolutely professional astronauts. I mean, wonderful communicators, almost poets. But then I think these were.
I would love it. I would buy another cat if they put like a calico design on the blade.
Imagine a better crew.
That would be
the
so
Artemis II
cute.
crew that just completed a perfect mission right now. So yes, it's a huge moment for everybody, right? I mean, we are back in the business of sending astronauts to the moon, bringing them back safely, and to set up for a series more. I mean, this is not.
How is it getting brighter? What the hell is happening there?
This was a once in a lifetime. No, it's not. This is just the beginning. We are going to get back into doing this with frequency, sending missions to the moon until we land on it in 2028 and start building our base.
Yeah, are we going to build on
A
the momentum
base?
for Artemis 3?
Whoa.
I mean, it's just around the corner.
Absolutely. So I mean,
Okay.
you know, part of me too.
I was wrong. Apparently they are planning to go back to the moon.
Integrity right now, but also getting
That's pretty
integrity
neat.
back on this ship so we can start taking a look at it, because all that data is so precious to us right now. I mean, we are going to definitely want to take a good look at the thermal protection.
So I think
system.
they said
We're gonna wanna
2028,
download
right?
all the
That's
data they couldn't
only
transmit
2
back to us
years.
and
That's
use that
not a
data
lot of
for Artemis
time
3. But we're already
in terms
making
of
progress,
space,
right? Yeah,
in terms of like
SRB-7 is already
NASA
showing up
stuff.
At KSC. Core stage for Artemis 3 is rolling out on April 20th.
I thought that they were just gonna go
We're
straight for the
getting,
Mars mission after
39
this, and that would be in like
mobile
20
launcher one
fucking
back in vehicle
35.
assembly building. So,
Yeah, well, I'll be
we're
damned. That's what I'm saying.
right now on a mission
Probably
well
more effective to get
accomplished
to
for
Mars from there,
Artemis
easier to
2.
take off. That's
At the
true.
same time, we got to start getting ready for 3.
Amazing. And last question, you know, for
Artemis
people
3.
who joined us for all 10 days to see what we can accomplish together with our international partners, what do you think about the fact that we're going to keep doing this more and more and more?
It's incredibly
I'm so excited to
Yes,
see where
it's
we
the
go with space
contributions,
exploration,
like the best and
personally.
brightest across the NASA workforce from across the country, our
I've
industry
always
partners, our
been
international partners.
a
We had
space
Canadian
nerd.
Space Agency astronaut
Let's turn
on
this up a
board,
little bit so I'm
Jeremy. We
not
had the European
straight up
Service
talking over it.
module. And you think in the days leading up to this launch, I mean, 48 hours prior to launching Artemis 2, I was meeting with the Italian Space Agency. We signed a memorandum of understanding to build a habitation module on the moon. I mean, you have countries, all of our allies and partners coming together saying, we are committed to this effort. We are returning to the moon. We're doing it to stay. We are building that enduring presence. We're going to master the skills on the surface of the moon. So someday
this person has a
we can
Turnstile
undertake
shirt. I
missions to
like that
Mars.
band.
It's just an
Turnstile is a
exciting,
wonderful
incredibly
band.
exciting time, and we're not going at it alone. We're bringing everybody along with us.
Absolutely. And speaking of
Turnstile
everyone,
in the
one more
wild.
time, we're going to ask the crew here. You guys ready to land on the moon? Awesome. I love
Why are they
that.
barking?
Okay, well, thank you so much, Administrator. Appreciate you being here. We're
You know what? I fuck with
to
it.
watch the crew get
I would
extracted
too.
from Orion, so stay tuned, and we'll see you back here shortly.
Neat. What's up, Flabbigism? Okay, so it looks like they're going to stay muted for a little bit. Never fucking mind.
We are in the process of working.
You know what Frosted Derp
to
is?
establish that
Maybe. It
communications
sounds
link
familiar.
and to establish the procedures that will lead to the power down of the spacecraft, which is gently bobbing in the Pacific following a bullseye touchdown.
It's a late night show. Really? I did not know that.
That occurred at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time, 2.5 hours before sunset in the Pacific, southwest of San Diego. We have once again heard from the crew during that interview opportunity with the administrator, and we have 4 healthy crew members on board.
I need a drink. Hang on.
We now have confirmation that the vehicle has been powered down as per the procedures. So we have vehicle powered down, and the flight control team here in Houston, Flight Director Rick Henfling, has handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems team out in the Pacific. Now, we will physically not get off console with this team until the crew has been extracted into the front porch.
I'm looking to make a video talking about Rec Room and how I'm going to miss it. Go for it.
Hatch of Integrity, so we're standing by for that in the next step in the recovery procedures. But everything is in great shape, and we have 4 healthy crew members on board the vehicle.
Oh, that was a nice shortstop. Holy cow. Look, you don't drink soda. That's fair. I don't drink it a lot either, but I only really drink it on special occasions.
No issues.
On my own, I typically only really drink water
Integrity
or like juice.
That was culminated with one final raise burn.
Don't sleep on orange juice. Orange juice is fire.
Improve the angle of attack for the vehicle as it entered the Earth's atmosphere. All of that flight dynamics computation.
Bro, I could not handle being in that pod right now.
Like a charm.
Such a small area with the waters. I would get sick. I rarely drink energy drinks.
So we are standing by for the recovery team to approach Integrity and begin the process of erecting that inflatable raft called the front porch, which will see the crew members be extracted.
Orange juice is my favorite. Mine is some milk with fruit taro. That's fair. I'm not personally a big milk person.
Raft before they're hoisted aboard
I don't know.
2 Navy helicopters in a variety of different configurations. Each crew member will be hoisted in sequential fashion, in alternating fashion. 2 crew members for each helicopter.
Sequential or alternating?
Before they turn around to head back to the John P. Murtha. Once on the deck of the ship, they'll be brought into medical bay for comprehensive medical exams. But Reed Wiseman has reported several times that the crew is in excellent shape.
What is it saying in the background
So
there?
just to recap, it has
Can't
been
read.
some 26 and a half
Looks like it
minutes
says Artemis. Artemis
since
2.
the splashdown of Integrity in the
Yeah,
Pacific.
Artemis.
The vehicle is in excellent shape. It performed like a champ all the way down through the Earth's atmosphere. All of the vehicle functions were checked off in excellent trip hammer fashion. The parachutes all deployed as planned. Splashdown occurring at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time.
It was 8:07 EST.
And after a bit of a tussle to try to establish a communications link with the recovery team, we were finally able to run through the procedures for the powering down of the vehicle. We've handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems folks.
Guaranteed.
Out in the Pacific.
All of them in there are
And,
just
the
ready to get the
recovery
fuck
team
out of that
will be
pod. I
approaching
don't
the
blame them.
vehicle shortly to erect the inflatable
But at the
raft
same time,
called the front
imagine how
porch
cool it
before
is to be
opening the
in
hatch to
space.
Integrity to bring the crew
Like, that's
members
gotta
onto
feel
that raft before
so
they're
odd.
hoisted, onto two Navy helicopters, two crew members for each helicopter.
In Vietnam, there was a
before they're
street
flown
drink that was
back
called
to the
Choco
deck of
Mint,
the
and that was the
USS
best drink I've
John
ever
D.
had, and I'm not even
Murtha.
kidding. That shit rocked. That sounds wonderful. I am a big fan of mint chocolate chip, and I assume it's something similar. How did I do that? What the hell was that? After that re-entry, there's no reason they're just not itching for their bed at home. Yeah, exactly. Especially with, like, there's always the chance that something goes wrong and they don't make it home. So I have to assume that's always in the back of their mind. So once that re-entry was completely safe, I can just only imagine the sigh of relief. God, I was not expecting this to take this long. Trying to see where the hatch is. I'm also like 90% sure they use Kerbal Space Program for the virtual, or like the visualization. That's like getting home from a cross-country trip, making it to your driveway, and then having to wait for your parents to come let you in because you lost your keys. Yeah, exactly. What's your usual combo? Honestly, I don't really think about it. I kind of just mindlessly flip. And it kind of just differs. I have different tricks I typically do and incorporate into my combos, but overall, it's just like kind of, I just use everything I know. And honestly, I feel like every day it's different. What's your best trick? It's a good question. I'd say probably giraffe, maybe? I do like the snap. Hang on. That's a pretty good one.
This is Mission Control Houston. After talking to the flight dynamics folks, we have a bit of a refinement on the splashdown time for you. Their computation shows a splashdown time of 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. 7:07
Yo, what's up,
27
Jackson
seconds
Flips?
p.m. Central Time.
What 3 Bally's are you most looking forward to try and why? Kraken, Seraph, Tsunami. Tsunami and Seraph are ones I've been wanting to try for a long time, and Kraken is one that I'm going to buy.
Of 9 days, 1 hour,
That's why.
32 minutes, and 15 seconds. Once again, from Flight Dynamics, a splashdown time of 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. That would equate to a mission elapsed time of 9 days, 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds.
That's crazy, dude. They were going upwards of 36,000 miles an hour on re-entry, by the way.
With the crew aboard Integrity, that the crew remains in
Just
excellent shape.
try and visualize that. Average highway speed is about 60 miles an hour, probably closer to 75. And they are going like, let's do some math, hang on. So let's say 36,000 divided by 75. That's about that is 480 times highway speeds. That's crazy.
Again, no issues.
That's insane.
Integrity. The vehicle is powered down. All of its systems
doing the
are
natural
now
release
safe.
right now. Yeah, exactly.
We have handed over mission authority to the Exploration Ground Systems folks in the Pacific. But we
imagine
will not,
the stuff we're gonna get back
and,
when we land on the moon.
Have the entry flight control team
be crazy.
depart its position
Because
until that
it's highly likely that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin's footprints
the hatch open,
are still on the moon.
Exited the vehicle, so that's the next step.
And the other
in
astronaut, I
process
can't remember
that
their
will
name
lead
for
to
the life of me.
hoisting of the crew members. For 2 crew members for each helicopter, they'll be hoisted to a pair of Navy helicopters.
Favorite
that will
flippers, the
then
refault.
fly
That's
a
fair.
short distance
Refault is a good
back
flipper.
to the USS
Very good
John
flipper.
P. Murtha.
And don't worry, I definitely do have other
What you're
things to
looking
talk
at
about
is
today
one of the
than
fast
Artemis.
boats,
I have a
circling,
lot of things
the
to talk
vehicle
about,
to make a hazard
and
assessment.
I'm very excited to... Red shirt guy, yeah, exactly. Oh. First lifeboat. Yo, can you get them out? Here, let's go full screen. When? Oh. Making sure this pod falls under the union's workload. Yeah.
This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, you're watching the initiation of the recovery of the Artemis crew aboard Integrity. All of the Navy divers and the fast boats are now approaching The spacecraft, after conducting a hazard
God, look at how big that thing
vehicle
is.
has been powered down. Entry Flight Director Rick
That thing's
Hensley
huge.
now waiting for the life raft, the front porch, to be erected along the side of the vehicle so that
Holy
the hatch can
cow.
be opened and the crew members extracted from Integrity, soon to be hoisted
it's like 6.5 feet tall.
Navy
That's
helicopters
crazy, dude.
for a short flight back to the deck of the USS
Rockets are big.
If you missed it earlier, we talked to Flight Dynamics and received a more official touchdown time or splashdown time, as it were, of 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time, 5:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Pacific Time. That would equate to a mission elapsed
After they get out, we're
days,
probably
1
gonna
hour,
tune
32
out.
minutes and 15 seconds.
Just because we do have other things to talk about. Unless you guys want to keep watching. I'm open to doing whatever, honestly. I do not particularly care. Ah! Oh, that's just reflections. I thought that was one of the astronauts swimming in the water. I was like, what? Dude, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Ow! Ooh, that one hurt. I hit myself right on the bone there. Ow! Even trainers hurt. Sorry, I don't have a lot of witty comments for this. I'm just waiting for them to get out of the damn pod. I think they're calling the pod Integrity. Ow, golly. Man, that got me good. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I need to use the restroom really bad, so I'm going to leave this up. I'm going to turn my camera off so that you guys can see. Well, I'm also going to move this, like, over here so you guys can, like, fully watch. All right, be back in a bit.
Continuing to get excellent views from the imagery assets out at sea in the Pacific of Integrity. We continue to get good reports from the landing and support officer, who's in contact with the recovery team, that the crew is in excellent shape, no issues. They're just currently biding their time, waiting for the front porch to be erected. We have no hazardous hazard gases and no hazardous situation with the vehicle. It performed perfectly all the way down from entry interface to its splashdown in the Pacific at 7:07 and 27 seconds p.m. Central Time. And as you can see, the first phalanx of recovery personnel now pulling up alongside of Integrity. This includes Navy divers, a Navy flight surgeon, and other recovery personnel who have trained for several years for this recovery process. At this hour, some 41 minutes following splashdown, the vehicle has been powered down. There's no hazardous gas emanating from the vehicle. That's why the first team of recovery personnel has been able to pull alongside Integrity. And the reports continue to come in that the 4 astronauts are in excellent shape. Yes. This is Mission Control Houston, continuing to watch the initiation of the recovery of Integrity's astronauts. One by one, they'll be brought out of the spacecraft onto a large inflatable raft just a short time from now. In the meantime, we can go back to the USS John P. Murtha, where my colleague Megan Cruz is standing by to provide her situation report. Megan, can you hear us?
Hey, Rob. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Yeah, we're back here on the bow of the recovery ship where there are still plenty of people peering out into the water. We are not very far from the action everyone is seeing on their screen now. The Orion spacecraft, Integrity, in the ocean, surrounded by a number of recovery boats. As Rob has been saying, in those recovery boats, NASA and Navy personnel specifically trained to get the astronauts out of Orion. In some of our wide shots, you can probably see that there are 6 boats out in the water. More than 40 people out in the water right now on those boats. First order of business is to set up the front porch and the stabilization collar. You might also hear it referred to as a stab collar. Basically just to make sure that Orion stays upright, doesn't sway in the water too much, again, to make it easier for recovery forces to get the astronauts out. Again, we splashed down in the Pacific Ocean just after 5 p.m. Pacific time here. It's a requirement by NASA to be able to get the crew out of Orion within 2 hours of splashdown. So doing great on time so far. Plenty of time. No rush either. You know, I was speaking to NASA flight surgeon Rick Schuring earlier in this broadcast, and he said to me, you know, no rush to get the crew out. Just want to make sure that they're feeling good, and whenever they're ready to take their step out of Orion and onto that large raft, the front porch, folks will be ready. And as there are mission audio loops in mission control in Houston, there is a mission audio loop here on the ship, and it was just reported out that the side hatch is open. Side hatch of Integrity is open. You're getting these beautiful shots from our aerial assets. The ship itself, where I'm on, just 3,000 yards away. Again, plenty of people on the boat here, glued to the side closest to where they can see all this action. And again, with just 3,000 yards separating us, great views from the bow here. You can see now that side hatch is open.
Hey there, so sorry.
One of the Navy
Oh, they got him
personnel
out. Oh, no, I missed it.
is
Damn
about
it.
to get inside there.
So sorry. I think I ate something bad.
In they go. In total, 4 will go into Orion. So it'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but
What are we talking about?
the goal is to have
They're gonna mount.
a recovery
Okay.
personnel.
So sorry. Do you guys want to continue to watch this, or should we move on and start talking about some of the stuff I had to talk about? What do we think? Up to y'all. I'm okay with continuing to watch this, but I would like to move on at some point soon. Because we have spent like
Closer now.
half of the time I typically stream watching this.
Again, that
So
one that's right up against Orion. Those are the divers that will go in to the spacecraft to check on each of the astronauts. These other boats will begin doing a number of things, putting on that stabilization collar onto Orion, building that front porch.
Oh no, was I away too long?
Eventually they will retrieve the parachutes, as well as tow Orion back to the well deck of the recovery ship here.
I'm good either way. I'm just drawn and chilling. Sounds good. Sounds good.
And so as we wait for the Navy and NASA personnel to get their assessment of the crew inside of Orion, why don't we toss it back to Rob for an update?
Yeah, thank you, Megan. Here in Mission Control, Flight Director Rick Henfling and the entry team of flight controllers still on duty. The vehicle has been powered down for some time now. There are no hazardous gases emanating from Integrity. That, of course, allowed the recovery
that makes
personnel
sense.
to approach the vehicle.
That
and then
makes sense
open
as
the
to why
hatch
they were
to,
hesitating so
begin
much
the
then.
Initial medical assessment of the crew, as you just indicated. Now we're standing by for the erection of that inflatable raft, the front porch, alongside of the vehicle. That will enable the crew to be
Yo, what's up, Tony?
one by one onto the raft, have a moment or two to
We're
get
not going to be
their
watching
land
this for too
legs
much
back
longer.
before they're hoisted into 2 hovering Navy helicopters, 2 crew members for each helicopter for a short flight back to the deck.
Matter of fact, I think we are going to go ahead and tune out now. But that was incredible. Pardon me. Didn't realize they were coming back already. Yeah, they came back today. They touched down About an hour ago now. That's what I'm saying. It felt so short. I was talking to my mom about that when I was in the doctor's office. We'll get there. It felt so short. Like, 10 days could not have gone by this fast. It's insanity. Imagine the day they launch, they just show the astronauts just in mission control. April Fools! We're not launching for another 10 years. That would have been fucking hilarious. Anyways, let's get some music on. Let's start chilling a little bit. Trinket. Alright. That is way too quiet. Yeah, Unc, what are you drawing? Ah! Oh, I don't have streamer mode on. Fuck! Hang on. There we go. Yo, what's up, Sticky? Feel like I can probably discuss it this time. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be like a stream background or something. Calling it right now. Okay. I do have a couple of things to talk about. I'm going to sort of sort them out in order of least important to most important, and you guys can choose which one we want to talk about first. So, new room again? No, this is the same room. So, it's actually flipped, but I'm looking, it means it makes me look at chat, so. I have one thing that's very important for me, personally, and also kind of how things are going to be going in the future around here. I have some stuff about the Crescent I want to talk about. What else was it? Oh, I do have another thing for a potential stream idea. So, what do you guys want to what do you guys want to hear about first? God, I love this album so much. Hang on, I also need to plug in my phone. Crescent? Okay, we can talk about the Crescent.
Okay, rein it in, rookie.
There we go. Okay. We'll talk about the Crescent first. So, over the last few days, I've noticed that my Crescent is looped fine. It's oiled fine. The tune is fine. You could see there's like barely any play. Definitely no tap. That feels a little bit weird. But if I listen very closely when I'm flipping, every so often there is a squeaking. And I don't know why. And at first, the first day I noticed it, I figured it was probably just my Band-Aid rubbing against the G10. But now I'm not sure because I don't have the Band-Aid on my finger anymore. And it's still squeaking. Thank you for 90 subs, by the way. I just realized that. Where is it? There. Thank you for 90 subs. I didn't even realize that. But yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it. I tried taking it apart to figure it out, but one of the pivots is very stuck in there. And maybe that's why it's been squeaking. Maybe it's the pivot. Whatever. But yeah, I did only notice it after I dyed the scales and a little bit after that, so maybe it was something with putting it. It just squeaked. I heard it. I knew that door had lock on it. I swear, the first day I could have sworn I was going crazy. But no, there's something going on here, and I don't like it. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with it. I don't think it's anything to do with Nivalis or anything with their production, because I asked Baliunk and he hasn't been having this problem, nor have I heard it about anybody else having it. So I do think it is a me thing. But if simply disassembling and reassembling it can give it that issue, that's not great for a Balisong. Maybe a washer is loose? Potentially.
Okay, rein it in, rookie.
Potentially. Maybe I'll try and disassemble it, like, later and see if I can't figure it out. Or we could do that today. I'm honestly... I don't really care. We can do whatever. Honestly, we probably should. Or backwards. Maybe. It could be backwards. You know, I could just straight up replace the washers. I have replacement washers. See if that fixes it. I'm gonna get new washers whenever I get new G10 as well. Anyways, so if I decide to buy a new G10, because I do want to experiment with a lot of different colorways of this. I also want to experiment with like a fade color, but I kind of want to wait for more crescents to come out first, because I know there are more colorways that are coming out relatively soon. Is this song on loop? Oh, whoops, it is. But yeah, I think we should probably just replace the washers and see if that fixes it. Oh, by the way, I got new Carbon Honey. It's the Ramune scent, and I love it. It smells like orange cream, and it's amazing. It's wonderful. Okay. What do y'all want to talk about next? Stream idea. I was about to show y'all. No, not yet. Not yet. Stream idea. Or, hi, Cheetah. Stream idea or a big sort of thing. Orange creme soda. Lychee is my center choice. Lychee is amazing. I don't think it's better than lychee. I definitely, next time I order Carbon Honey, I will probably get lychee. Just because I do prefer it over the orange cream. Just because the lychee wasn't overpowering. There's something in my eye. I gotta get better at like the closed cherry picker. Like the... God, yeah, no, I'm just not good at it. I can do it fine when it's like... I can do it fine like that, but... I don't know. Or are there jangling keys because people don't have attention spans? Okay, next I want to talk about my potential stream idea. Now, if you guys don't want me to stream this, I won't. But... I have my old Nintendo 3DS. And I want to mod it. But this thing is very broken. The outer casing is mainly one of the hinges right here is loose. If I could show you a lot better if I could like... It's very loose, and I don't like that. It makes it hard to play. It makes it hard to hold. I don't like it. So what I did was I ordered a replacement housing. That's everything that you can see right now. I ordered a new housing. It's supposed to arrive on April 22nd. And I want to do a stream of replacing it. Now, this will be probably a long stream because this is not easy to do. However, I do kind of want to get into tech repair a little bit, so kind of be fun. I need to re-jailbreak my 2DS, but I don't know if it works. If it's worked because emulators are so easy for those. I will tell you, having a physical 2DS would be a lot better than emulators because emulators are kind of slow. Not gonna lie. I don't know if it's worth. Yeah. I think it'd be worth it. Honestly, modding a 3DS is not hard at all. And there's a lot of, like, reward for it. So, honestly, I'd say do it. I'm going to mod this thing probably on stream as well. Legally. And, yeah. I do want to get a 2DS XL. Just because this thing is kind of small. Well, not really, actually. It's good enough. Did it before, and I think it's hella outdated because it and doesn't work anymore, but I know it's easy as fuck. Yeah. I'm using my Amber nick now in Elevate. I actually don't know what that is. Hang on. Let's look that up. Oh! Nifty! Wait, this is sick. That's so cool. I didn't know this was a thing. That's so cool. There's so many different kinds. Holy cow. Oh, they have DSs. Oh, it's this. No, I do know what this is. I have seen this. Whoa. $94. That is not bad. They have a Switch-esque one. Later, Jackson. Thanks for stopping by. They have some Game Boy ones. This is so nifty. Holy cow, that is expensive. These are slick, though. I might need to look into this. I'm not gonna lie. Neat. Well, thank you for introducing me to that. That's very cool. That is very cool. But yeah, I wanna stream the outer replacement thing, or the outer casing of this. There's something rattling around inside there. And I also want to see why my volume slider no longer works. I opened it up for a little bit, and the internals aren't juggled around or anything. So, excuse me. So, I don't really know why it doesn't work, but I want to look into that as well. And I think it would be fun to stream. I have Game Boy and it has a decent battery and plays everything fine. Great. That's very cool. I might honestly get me one. Depending on how this goes. Because I do want to... I have been replaying Pokemon Black. And I want to be able to do that on my actual 3DS. And also just have... Everybody says having a modded 3DS is very nice. And I kind of want to do it. My only downside is I would be losing a lot of... Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Interesting. You see that? Notice something off with that? I think I fucked something up when I took it apart last. I also think that this is something I can fix right now. Let me go grab my screwdriver. Hang on.
friends and me, we had fun, we had big dreams, it meant something to me when she blew up. Tried to keep it going, got a B&B, thought I grew up, thought it was my time, I thought I had the keys. We played like 50 shows, worked myself to death, helping all my friends, I made sure in 2020
I'm playing Emerald Rogue and I'm addicted. If you'd like Nuzlocke, it's a blast. I might have to try it out. That does sound like a lot of fun. Okay.
When I was 21, I thought I found it. I was moving kinda crazy cause I thought I found it. Took the biggest leap I could, I felt like I was boundless. I finally found
Okay.
a spot that I could put my heart.
This is good enough.
It was fucking awesome, awesome. Every now and then it's
Here we go. Okay.
awesome. My friends
So, a lot of screws to unscrew. That's honestly the hardest part about this. I'm gonna put my screws here. Alright. None of this is hard. That's what I like about the 3DS, is it's so easily, like, openable. So you can do your own maintenance if you need to. And it just died. That's hilarious. Holy cow, hang on. It literally died on me as I said that. Oh, we're gonna need to wait a second for this to charge. Matter of fact, might be able to use it while it's charging. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I hate the feeling of it pulling, but it is okay. Brent shouldn't have to deal with it for that long because it does charge very quickly. That screw is almost stripped. That's annoying. What? Which one isn't unscrewed? None of them. All right. There's the first level. Gotta take out the battery. Damn. Ooh. Oh yeah, should I talk about my big important thing while I do this? I feel like it's kind of demeaning. Talking about something serious while taking apart a 3DS. What do y'all think? Gosh, I love electric screwdrivers so much, dude. Is that all the bottom ones? Yes. Alright, whatever. I'll talk about it. So, if you don't know, I am transgender. I identify as a woman. I am sorry if you don't like that. I'm just saying that out front because I know that there are people who don't know. And something that a lot of transgender people do is undergo hormone replacement therapy, which helps align their body with what they want to be as a person. I need to take this out because there's a hidden screw under the cartridge. Don't be sorry, LMAO, fuck him. For real. But yes, so I am a trans woman. If that wasn't... Ooh. Where'd that go? Uh-oh. Well, I'll never find in that. Hang on. That's not great. We'll look for that later. But yes, so I am a trans woman. I identify as a... What screw is... Oh, I missed a screw over here. And like I mentioned, a lot of trans people undergo hormone replacement therapy. That helps to align my body with who I want to be, who I am. And today, I had a doctor's appointment with a new doctor. And I will preface this by saying this is not a choice that I made on a whim. This is something I have wanted for 3 years. I have gone 3 years thinking about all this. And this needs to be zoomed in. So again, it's not like something I just decided on a whim. This is something I've been thinking about for a very long time. And after all that time, because obviously it's a very big change, some parts of it are not reversible, which I don't want them to be. I do not think I'll ever go back on this decision. Obviously, I am nervous about it. I haven't even made the announcement. Yes, I'm currently undergoing some blood work and getting approved to start HRT. Hang on. Ooh, I gotta be very careful here. So, that was my big announcement. What that means for this is, going forward after I start HRT, I will likely be presenting myself in a more feminine manner. Whether that be... I knew I fucked something up. Whether that be wearing makeup, which, if you've already noticed, I have done a couple of streams where I've had makeup on. And what the fuck am I listening to? This is fire. But yes, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Right, yes, going forward as I begin HRT, which it will likely not be for another couple of weeks. My follow-up appointment is in 2 weeks, so at the bare minimum, it will be another 2 weeks before I even take my first pill, or my first injection, depending on what I decide to do. And obviously, very big thing, so I am very nervous, but also very excited, because this has been something I've been wanting for a very long time. And obviously, I've talked with my parents about it. They understand, and they are the one... My parents have actually been super supportive in this. Dude, okay. This thing hates this. I've never had this much... Okay, I think it's because of this. Hang on, I gotta log in for a second. Dude, it's just not... Ever see that meme image where that person's E froze? Yeah, I have seen that. Dude, this thing is not wanting to go back in. Point stop. Full stop is what I meant, not point stop. Happy to hear you have such supportive folks. I am, yeah. They've been, obviously it's a big change for them. And I don't blame them for worrying about me. And it's not a worry of, I worry that you're going to regret this and change your mind. It's more of a, I'm worried about what other people will think about you or do to you because of this. My mom has told me that she's worried that I'm choosing a journey that's very difficult for me. And I told her that... Dude, come on. I told her that if I have to go through a bumpy road to become who I want to be, I'm going to take that bumpy road. Yo, this is ridiculous. I have never had this much trouble getting this thing back in. Okay, hang on. That didn't work either. Parent / grandparent here. Totally understand the worry you're talking about. Let them know you've got support. Of course. Yeah, I definitely will. I told them that I am around a lot of supportive people, and I am not worried about what other people think, because frankly, I don't care what other people think. Other people's thoughts should not... Okay. PSA. Other people's thoughts should not play a factor in who you want to be. Full stop. If you want to be somebody else, and other people are stopping you from doing that, and other people are trying to convince you not to, do what you want to do. There are a lot of people out there who stop themselves from becoming a better person or from becoming who they want to be because they're worried that other people will not like them or other people will resent them for it. And I hate that. I hate that people are being blocked from being who they want to be by people who aren't themselves. You should have control over who you want to be. Nobody else. Full stop. And it pains me to see so many people being denied care and being denied love and being denied friends just because they want to be somebody else. Like, that is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. If you want to be somebody else, if you want to change, take that first step. Do not wait for somebody else to give you the okay to take that step. Take that step. I've never been so inspirational in my life. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Come on. It's so precise, dude. Why is it so damn precise? Okay, we need to move a little bit closer so you guys can see better. Here, wait. Let's flip it around like this. But yes, anyways, back to what I was talking about. You may notice I may talk slightly differently. I may dress slightly differently. I may look slightly different. But I will still be the same old me. Nothing about me is changing apart from my body. Come on. Son of a gun, dude. Dude. I was talking about how easy this fix was, dude. I have not had this much issues when I was like... This is the volume slider right here, and this is the fix I was trying to do the other day. We just want you to be happy. I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. This is what I love about the Battlestone community, is there's people around here who are so supportive and don't care what other people do. with themselves. They just want people to be happy. Come on. I feel like it's partially just because of how shaky my hands are as a baseline. Yeah, that's center right there. Oh. Fuck. I was so close. Damn it. Okay, hang on. I need to move my mic out of the way so I can lock in.
Okay, rein it in, rookie.
Sorry. I want to see if I can make it even get in normally without these. That's in there. That's so annoying, dude. Now it won't come back. Ah. Son of a bitch! I was so close. Well said, Valiant. We will talk more about this after I get this damn joystick back in. Let's go! I got it. Oh, fuck. Now I just gotta get it back in. There we go. I love working with tech, dude. It's so interesting. There we go. Back in place. Perfect. Where the hell did that other screw go? I have a tactic to finding screws specifically on the carpet. Yes, I know my carpet's dirty. Shut up. I'm vacuuming a little bit. It could not have gone far. It is a screw on a carpet. Like, be so for real. Found it. It was in the cartridge holder. We got it. All right, now we got to get the screen back on, or the battery pack back on. No problem, though. Just gotta push this into its socket. My carpet is a portal to the back rooms, but for hardware, yeah, real. Here, I should probably be using my other hand. Well, no, I can't really. Just, cope for a second. There we go. There's one. Got it. There we go. Let's put some screws back in, make sure everything works. Make sure I didn't fuck something else up. Okay, that's not a magnetic screw. That's just... Okay. Is this, like, tip not magnetic? Hang on. Welcome back. One sec. I need to see if, like... There we go. I think I forgot to magnetize this bit. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Want to see what's drawing Grim? Yes, I do. Alright, real quickly though, let's check. Successful repair. And now we can put everything back together.
You okay? Walk it off, kid.
Luckily, all of these screws are the same. And now I have one less of them. I'm never finding that screw. God, okay, hang on. Where could it have gone? It could not have gone far. This one should be more visible. Yo. Are we serious? I mean, it's one screw. How much is one screw gonna change? Whoa, my vision just went blurry for a second, sorry. That felt weird. Alright, let's see what Unk sent. Let's see. All right, let's get the. Well, first of all, let me get back in my chair. Yeah, we're never finding that screw. By the way, that's a lost cause. I'll probably step on it one day and find it in a very painful way. And I'm not excited for that day. Ooh, that's very cool. That is very nifty. Good job. I like it. You should put that on your stream, Monk. People would like that. Like on your overlay. Oh my gosh, that was a deep screw. Holy cow. I feel like one of the last ones should be in the channel here. Here. Just because that does hold it down a lot. Sorry, I had to go. What was the big news? I am getting on an HRT. That was the big news. But you probably already saw that from my status. Well, hopefully getting on an HRT. We still need to wait for the blood work to come back. But, I mean, I'm not on any drugs, so I don't see why... Well, actually, I am on a couple of prescribed medications, but I don't think any of them will interfere with my ability to get HRT. Okay, that screw is so... Holy cow, that thing is so stripped. Look at this. That one on the left, on the right there. To be honest, I have no clue what that is. Hormone replacement therapy. Look it up. I don't feel like explaining it again. It's a lot of it's transgender healthcare. Helps me align my body with who I want to be. Essentially, there's a lot of different aspects of it. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Joystick is working. That is a successful repair. Not full repair, because we still have yet to get the thing. But are you modding the 3DS? No, I was fixing the joystick that I fucked up last time I took it apart. I will be modding my 3DS. You actually missed it. I ordered a pink housing for a 3DS, and I'm going to put all of the hardware from this in that when it arrives, and I want to do that as a stream. Because I love messing with tech. It's something I potentially want to do as a... what was I saying? What was I saying? Right, once that gets here, I do want to do a stream of that, because I think it would be cool. Modding tech. Yes. Yes! That is something I potentially want to do as a career, just because I love tech a lot, and I would love to be able to repair things as a career. I think that would be very cool, because I have such a big interest in technology. And this thing has been through a lot. So it's desperately in need of a repair. And I think moving everything over to a new housing would definitely be a good start. I specifically want to repair old game consoles. Like Xbox 360, GameCube, even an old NES, 3DS, DSi, stuff like that. Because I think they're very, very interesting. There's one guy I watch on YouTube, actually. Very cool guy. Hang on, let me see if I can find his channel. I believe it is Biiig Studios. That's Bingus Studi. Oh yeah, Biiig Studios. and he does a lot of fucking around with the inside of technology like this. More so like messing around with things and getting them to work. He's a lot more experienced with technology than I am. And he's actually, he was born in, I want to say he's around like 26. So I don't know. He's very funny and I enjoy watching his content. So check him out. He's very cool. Very, very cool. Let me see if I can find... He's not showing up on my homepage. And I don't know why. Oh, it's Bringus. Sorry, no, not Bingus. BRINGUS STUDIOS. Here. This guy right here. Very cool. I love this guy. Bringus Studios. Very cool. Dude, I'm so upset about like the pressure stuff because it just keeps getting worse and worse. It's completely off topic, but I guess there's not a particular reason. Well, maybe we can take apart my crescents and do that repair as well while I'm thinking about it. Ooh. Ooh. Spent like $50 total. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about my Sebastian plush. It's not like I can get a refund. And it's not like Zeal's going to get much of my money back, or much of the profit from it, so... Oh, gosh. I'm going to destroy this bit trying to get that out. Come on, dude. This pivot is not wanting to come out. Come on. Dude, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I should not be struggling this much to take apart my knife. Hopefully this is something that they fix in future drops. Probably causing the squeak. Yeah, probably. That's why I kind of want to replace the pivots and see if that fixes it as well. Oh, wait. It's coming out. It's coming out. Look at that. It's coming out. Ow! Okay. Now my bit's stuck in there. There we go. I hope that this bit still works after this. But again, I really should not be struggling this much to take apart a knife. It is kind of unacceptable. And I hate that because this is such a good knife. It is literally my main flipper. Come on. So yeah, I do really hope that they fix this in the future. I will probably be talking about it in the review. Because I want it to be addressed. Like, dude, it's not coming out. I'm gonna ask Ivy, see if she has any tips for getting it out. There we go. Just sold my crescent. Fair. I do think it has insane potential. It is such a good knife. It's just so hard to take apart. But I mean, like, on the other hand, stuff's going to stay in there pretty damn well, so you don't have to worry about that. For the majority of people that buy this, or at least a lot of the people that buy this, this won't matter. Because a lot of people buying this are probably not that experienced. And so they won't really be needing to take apart their ballad songs. At least hopefully. Yeah, she just says sticking the pivot needle in and hitting it lightly, so I guess we're going to keep doing that. Come on. Oh, wait. It's coming out. Dude, this is insane. It is literally out, and it won't come out. That is crazy. Dude, are we kidding? There we go. Finally. I screwed my screw just the teeniest bit so it doesn't come up threads and smack the screw with my screwdriver. That is a good idea. I will try that for sure. I'm going to put all the old hardware over here. And honestly, I'm just going to do an entire hardware swap. Besides maybe the screws. I'll probably keep the same screws in case I accidentally strip one of them at one point or another. Also gives me a good chance to that worked. Thank you, Tony. Wow. Holy cow, that worked so well. Holy cow. Oh, that one wasn't even stuck. I can feel it. Okay, let's clean it off. First things first. Let me go grab some Q-tips. All right. There we go. Okay, hang on. Let's position this in the order of the bally, like the sides. Help me remember that this is side based on the bushings are side based on the Nabalis logo up. Because I don't think it's it's probably not great to like put in the bushings to the other side. I don't know how this shit works. All right, let's get our replacement hardware. I guess actually these can already go back in. I do kind of wonder if if it's even possible to get a better tune than the factory tune with these bushings. don't know if it's even worth sanding them down. I'm not going to try that right now and risk fucking up my factory tune, because I am not good at tuning bushings in the slightest. Come on. There we go. Get a nail in there. Oh, it's because I'm trying to open it from the wrong fucking side. Okay. Thanks, genius. Okay. Let's grab 2 washers for this side. Another washer. And another... ooh, that was close. Another washer. A pivot. I don't think the screw necessarily matters, or the pivots. Let's see. Something make you offer it. Okay. It is time to start reassembling and pray that this fix my issue. Burn me. Okay, is this... This is the bite handle. Yes. I forgot to clean the handles. Hang on. It's not as important to me, but I would still like to do it. At least a little bit. There we go. Man, this album is so good. Wait a second. There's groove marks in here in the blade. From, I assume, the washers? I guess that's normal. On both sides, so it's not like a... Wait. This is the bite handle. Come on. See the video of Zeal crying for like an hour and 30? Yeah, I watched the entire thing last night. I hate that he made me feel even a little bit of remorse for him. There's a lot of like Tony, there's a lot of hang on of context with the one out. Okay, I'll try to explain the best I can. Basically, there's this game called Pressure, and the lead developer of it, Zeal, allegedly sexually assaulted the music composer for said game. And this was back in like September of 2025. And recently a document was released with all of the evidence against said assaulter.
Rein it in, rookie.
Oh, that's interesting. Hear that? No, hang on. Still no, but there's a significant amount of play, but I think that's just because there's literally 0 oil on it right now. I was confused because I'm friends with someone that goes by Zeal, so I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, don't worry. This person allegedly attempted suicide and are allegedly in the hospital right now. But there's speculation that that is false and that he fabricated all of that. because there was a message in the Discord server. Yeah, it's Roblox. There was a message in the Discord server sent by supposedly someone named Zeal's mom in the announcements channel. And said mother spoke very similarly to how Zeal spoke. So there's speculation. Oh, those pivots went in like a dream, dude. That was not, in fact, Zeal's mother. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, that went in a lot easier, so I have faith. I have faith, guys. There's like borderline tap. I wouldn't even really call it. It's not tap, though. It's just a lot of play. First Grace, now pressure. I've heard that the Grace drama was resolved. I don't know. Let's get some carbon honey in there. I'm not really keeping up, to be honest. I'm not either. Yes, I saw a TLDR, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's rough. I read the entire, like, 200-page document. It's bad. Why is the tune worse? Well, hang on, it's getting better. Okay, it's fine. The oil just needed to work in. So far, I am hearing zero squeaking. I need to turn my monitoring down real quick so I can actually hear it, though. I heard the squeak. I heard the fucking squeak. What could be causing it? I took apart the whole damn thing. Dude, I literally took apart the entire thing. Why is it squeaking? How is it? What is causing the squeaking? I replaced the pivots, the washers. Has anyone else heard this squeak out of curiosity? I ask for your own good, of course. I haven't been able to get it on video because I can't do it on command. I might just be insane. Who knows? I could just be Greg's dad. I knew that door had a lock on it. Everyone was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind. Where's the other washer? There should be... Oh, there it is. This is an old washer, right? Oh, yeah. This thing has gunk on it. This is definitely an old washer. I could just be going insane. There could be a mouse in my room, for all I know. Maybe the ring is partially making me think that it's, like, not...
Walk it off, kid.
I don't know. I could just be insane realistically. Sorry, I'm also chatting in Ethan's server at the same time. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to turn this all the way up. I'm sorry. And I'm also going to make sure I don't have any filters on my mic. I have noise suppression on. Here, we need to turn the music off for this. I haven't heard it a single time since I heard it that one time. I might actually just genuinely be insane. The issue is it's like so faint. I could have sworn I heard it right there. I typically hear it when I'm doing like palm fans. All I'm hearing is insanely good battle song ASMR. Sigh. I'm insane. Good lord. Okay, whatever. I think it's fine. I think it's fine, realistically. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's get back to flipping. My lobster is too juicy and my steak is too buttery. Aw, grim. Or my lobster's too buttery, my steak is too juicy. There we go. But yeah, so HRT, very. It's something it's not like I haven't done my research either. I've been researching it for the past like 3 years roughly. I'm definitely knowledgeable on it, so don't worry. Oh wait, I know. There we go. And now I feel like I need to flip this. Hang on. Let's flip horizontal. There we go. I've been loving the way I flip lately, honestly. It feels so smooth. I think I'm just getting good. Finally. It's about damn time. I got good at balisong flipping. Oh, I forgot to ask. How was everybody's week? How was everybody's week? That is something I said that I would like to do with my Friday streams, my Monday and Friday streams. How was everybody's week? I hope everything is going well for everybody. I will say, I am going to order the things to start using my professional camera as my web camera on the 15th, so in 5 days. Because I am sick of using my phone and I want good quality. Also, it would just make it easier to film, like, videos from my computer. Because I can just have the footage from OBS. My week was okay, not too crazy one way or the other. Looking forward to having a nice weekend. That's good. My week was... How was my week? Let's see. Obviously, today was lovely. I actually woke up with a lot of anxiety because I don't like doctor's appointments, but this one was a wonderful doctor's appointment. And I don't think I'll have anxiety going back to this doctor because she was amazing. She listened to me and didn't talk over me. She was amazing. I'm very glad to have her as my new doctor going forward. Because she also didn't make me feel like I was insane for wanting HRT. Which is kind of rare in South Carolina. And I'm just glad that everything worked out. I wasn't even expecting to get this far today. I was expecting it to be like, oh yeah, so you're going to need to go here and talk to them here. But no, she was just there and ready to get me working. Like, yeah, she's wonderful. I did have to get some blood work done. So that was not that fun. I have a very bad phobia of needles, but she I had blood work done when I was in the ER for an for my kidney stone, and I remember not feeling it at all, so I was like, you know what? As long as it's blood work, it's probably fine. And like, yeah, honestly, blood work, I'm okay with it, which is surprising because I don't like needles at all. But the doctor who did my blood work, which is a different doctor from my my new primary care physician, I think that is what they're called. Different person from my physician. He was nice. He was very calm. I will tell you, I definitely felt it. It did hurt. And it was very uncomfortable while the needle was in me, but it was over in like a minute and a half. They got all the blood they needed. And honestly, the worst part was them taking the needle out. But he wrapped me up in gauze and sent me on my way. And I think I'm going to like this clinic a lot. Hopefully you'll let her know how much you appreciated it. I always like to make sure that I thank and compliment each doctor on something with each trip. Their jobs suck. Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely going to mention to her how much she helped me feel calm. Because if you don't know, I suffer with generalized anxiety disorder. So bad anxiety with a lot of different things. And so she helped me calm down and get through it very easily. And I was borderline having a panic attack this morning when I was in the car after a different appointment. Because I just did not want to go to the doctors. But honestly, I might find myself looking forward to future doctor's visits. I don't know. Is this... I'm growing up, guys. I'm adulting. Is this how you do it? But I'm definitely not... I definitely don't enjoy doing blood work, but I'm not going to have to do it. I'm definitely not going to have to do it for, like, another 3 months. Because with HRT, they have to do blood work every couple of months to make sure that your blood toxicity isn't huge from the amount of estrogen that you're putting into your body or testosterone. As I remember last time, they had to do a little searching to get it right. Aside from that, I'm usually okay with blood work. My veins just move around a lot. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he got it pretty good first try. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe that's why it was uncomfortable. I think he just hit a vein or a nerve, which that's normal. There's so many nerves around your arm, and I think my the last person who did my blood work just didn't. I only felt the prick going in. I didn't feel anything inside. I didn't feel it inside of me at all. And they had a chair that reclined, so they let me lay down while I did it. And I felt kind of bad because I told him how much I was afraid of needles. And so, like, every time, after, like, during when he was getting blood, he's like, "Are you okay? Are you feeling woozy?" And I'm like, I'm okay. And then afterwards, he was like, "Are you good? Do you need to lay down for a little bit longer?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." I was just worried about the needle. The way it works, you eventually get old enough that you start hurting because you're old, and the doctors give you a treatment or procedure that permanently fix it. And yeah, you start looking forward to those appointments when you're older. Yeah, I imagine so. I definitely have a lot of health problems, whether it be mental or physical, and I would like a lot of those to go away. What I'm excited for is I feel like what I described it to a buddy is walking out of that clinic with everything going so well felt like I had opened a door to a world filled with flowers. And just after I got home, I felt so giddy, dude. Today was such a good day. It's a very important day as well, so. Yo, what's up, Youngblood? You missed it, but for the past few minutes I've been talking about HRT because I am in the process of getting approved for it and getting on it now, so. If you don't know what that is, it's hormone replacement therapy. It is a process that a lot of trans people go through to feel more aligned with their body. And yeah, I'm very happy. And everybody's been so supportive, and I felt happier today than I have for a very long time. And I've felt pretty damn happy recently. But yeah. Very good day. It went from a very bad day to a very good day very quickly in that clinic. I wasn't even really nervous for the blood work, which is the thing that I was most... I don't even really know why I was so anxious about the appointment, because I was already okay. I knew I was going to have to get blood work done one way or another, because if I'm going to get on HRT, they need to do blood work. So I don't really know what was causing me so much anxiety. That's today, which is amazing. But you asked us, what about your week? How was your week, Grim? That's what I've been kind of trying to reflect on. I'm trying to remember what happened this week. I spent a lot of time with my girlfriend. that's what most of my time was. I was supposed to have an appointment for my kidney stone on Thursday, but apparently they never got it set up. So that didn't happen. They told me they would call me to set it up, but I haven't gotten a call yet, so... But yeah, I mean, a lot of the week was spent dreading those two appointments, but I mean, aside from that, I spent a lot of time just hanging out with my girlfriend, chilling out, watching some shows, watching some YouTube, messing around with my DS. That's another thing, Youngblood, you missed it. I have ordered a new housing for this it's pink, and I'm going to take all the hardware from inside this and transfer it over to that case when it comes in, and I want to do it on the stream. I've been messing around with that, and overall, I've just had a wonderful week. It's been a very good week. On a scale of 1 to good week, today was a good week. This week was a good week. Today was a good week. That is the sentence. Yes, this is our peak. I love my old... Yeah, I pulled this out, and I'm like, man, I really want to mod this thing, but I have a broken hinge. That's kind of modding that is hinging on fixing that hinge, so I kind of need to do that. And I figure there's a video online that I was watching. It doesn't look that hard. Still pretty dang hard. I'm definitely going to struggle. It's definitely going to be a stressful stream, but I think it'll be fun. This leak was a week of long weeks. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Dude, I'm getting too hot because I'm moving around. I have a solution. The Humble Box fan. Oh, that's so much better. Kind of. Oh, that's more like it. Dude, I want to paint my nails. Oh my gosh, what if I do makeup streams? Yo. Thoughts? I could do makeup streams? What do we think? Thoughts? Thoughts? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe once I get on HRT, we can start talking about that. Keep seeing you jamming out and then realizing you're not listening to what I'm listening to. Yeah. I'm listening to the new Subi Club album. It's very good. I definitely think there are going to be people in the community who don't like what I'm doing, that don't like that I'm transitioning, but who cares? I don't care. If I lose a couple subscribers over it, who gives a fuck? More people than not are going to support, so I don't particularly care. Plus, in the future, people won't even know I'm trans. I'll be passing so well. Hopefully, that's the goal. Yeah, I like the album a lot. It was so weird because he announced it on April Fool's Day, and we all thought it was fake. I'm in a server called Subi HQ that was entirely dedicated to waiting for Laced Up to release, because that was a song that we had waited for 2 years. And that's where I was during the premiere with a lot of other people, and the person who ran the Twitter account. That was like Laced Up News. Or I think it was like Laced Up Waiting Club. Ow. With all you do, I like it when I go to the makeup streams, is no interest. Yeah, that was mostly a joke. I'm not good at makeup, and I'd rather get good at it before I even start showing other people. So, do you mean people are just stupid? Yeah, people are stupid. Or do you? I mean people are just stupid. Yeah, no, I don't care what other people think, really. Like you said, people are stupid. I don't particularly care what other people think. I need to sub to you loser W's. Amen. That's one less person that doesn't support me. Should I switch to head-mounted content, chat? I want to do head-mounted content at some point, just because it's the best way to film flipping. I just don't have a good head-mounted. I just don't have like a GoPro, or a good GoPro at least, one that'll work, or anything like that. So maybe. There's a lot of head-mounted content, and I want to stray away from it. But maybe I could do some like side videos, filler videos. Maybe I could make like a second channel for him or something. It's good for clips, not for streams or long form content. Exactly. Unless you're Will or Ethan. Yeah, precisely. It would definitely mainly be for clips. Because I suck at filming. I'm so bad at it. Which is ironic because it's kind of my entire thing, getting B-roll and stuff, but oh my gosh. When it comes to recording clips, I suck at it. Because, like, a lot of people do head-mounted content to sort of just, like, yap about stuff, but I stream and basically do the same thing. So, I don't really need to. That was goofy. That's something I've been doing that's, like, really weird. I'll do a, like a sort of like a wrist pass thing with my pinky, and I'll throw it over to my thumb and index finger. I'm terrified of public speaking or public assisting. I'm stream and host and entertain people for hours. It just doesn't make sense what we do sometimes. Exactly. Yeah. Basically, that's pretty much the perfect explanation of it. There, just so it's like more focused on the flipping and not me. I definitely need to film a new video sometime soon. Because it's been like a month since I last uploaded. And I want to mess around with After Effects. I got After Effects. And I want to see... Because I don't think I can comfortably continue to use DaVinci Resolve just because of how complicated it is. And so I want to, like, go through and fix it. Hang on. I want to try something real quick. Let's test something. 3-band equalizer. Let's take the low and move that down a little bit. And I'm actually going to... Pardon me, you might hear two of me for a second. But I want to... What the hell? Where's the advanced property thing? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Okay. So, that doesn't sound that bad. Oh, gosh. Okay, hang on. I need to, like... Let me turn that off. I don't like it. It's slightly delayed. Okay, hang on. Let's turn this, like, all the way. Ooh. Let's turn this down a little bit. Turn mid up a little bit. No. I can't stop. I'm having so much trouble talking because I'm hearing myself at the same time, and it's making my brain interrupt myself. But I need to talk to test out this filter I'm trying. Because in my head... Test. Ooh. Test. Test. Okay. La la la. Turn that up just a little bit. Okay. Let's. There we go. Okay, there we go. Basically, in my head, I'm hearing a lot of bass and like low tones, and I wanted to make sure that that wasn't coming through in that, so that my voice is more audible. I don't think it made much of a difference for y'all. I think it's just because I'm wearing headphones and listening to my own voice in real time with my mic or with my audio interface. I think it's just like my voice out loud combined with hearing it at the same time in my headphones makes it sound like there's like a little bit of bass. It's like if you were to cover your ears and talk, you hear most of the low tones and not the high and mid tones. I don't know, it's a lot of audio engineering shit that you guys don't care about. So I don't know why I'm talking about it. I'm just kind of yapping at this. I've been live for 2 hours? That's crazy, dude. What time is it? 10:31. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm texting Ivy. Okay, there we go. Vibrations are nutty. Yeah, exactly. I want to start posting edits. I don't know why. Just a way to improve my editing skill. Because a lot of my editing experience is editing long-form videos, not editing, like, actual small clips. Which I can do, don't get me wrong. But I'm not great at it, and I want to improve with that. So that I can make my intros as good as they possibly can be. And I do have a couple of ideas. I want to specifically experiment with it with my Crescent. I want to make, like, a Crescent edit soon. I don't know. I have a clip, and I'm trying to get a collab clip with someone right now. Didn't I say I was going to give you a collab a while ago, and I never did? I'm so sorry about that, by the way. I completely forgot.
I thought you were going to be the all-time champ.
Oh, that was funky. There's something I've kind of been like doing a little bit oddly lately, which is like a double thumb rollover. It's like that. It's so funky. It's like, oh, it's so funky, but it feels so good. You did, but it's okay. I scrapped that clip. I didn't like it. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's so weird, but I love it. I think I got it from someone on TikTok that is a mutual of mine, whose flow is insane, by the way. And they just started off a clip by going like that, and I was in love with that. Immediately, it looked so clean. So I'm like, oh. I went crazy there for a second. That was kind of nutty. How much longer should we go for, y'all? It's getting late. And I didn't intend to stream for this long. I'm just having fun. It's been a good day. I just unplugged my headphones. Lovely. Oh yeah, my birthday's coming up in like a month. I'm excited for that. May 8th. I'll be 19. That's crazy. I'm 1 year away from being 20. I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. Then 1 year after that, I'll be 21. Oh, gosh. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. We are birthday buddies? No way. Is yours on May 8th as well? We 33? Nice. 33 years young. I don't meet a lot of people who also have May 8th. $17 this year, then 18 next year. Get ready for a lot of new responsibilities. It is indeed. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never met someone else who has May 8th. Thank you, Baliunk. Thank you very much. I want to do an edit with this song. It's so good. Yeah, should I get my green screen out? Oh, hang on. Oh my gosh. 1 second. My fan did not like that. I'm adding both those birthdays to my calendar. Good. Hey guys, welcome back to Big Flips. Yo, I low-key fuck with this. Wait. Yo, check this out. Check this out, though. Hey! Oh, it's so good. Look at that. That's nifty. Big Flips reference. I started flipping so young. And now I'm like 16 and have a bit of experience talking like Vavor and stuff. I'm like, damn, I thought I wouldn't be able to go to Blade Show. I've been to 3 Texas. Yeah, bro. Okay, this needs to be a little bit less. Oh my. It definitely does not like it one bit. Look at that. That's kind of nifty, ain't it? Maybe I'll do all my streams like this. What do y'all think? The shadow, if I step closer, it definitely fucks it a little bit. But if I stand, like, right here, it's kind of nifty, ain't it? I always forget I have this thing. It doesn't like my hair, though. Oh, maybe it does. Well, I gotta get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Glad for the good news. See you all next time. No, no worries, man. I'll see you later. Hope to see you in the next one. Potentially this weekend. Because I'm in a good mood. Yo, wait, hang on. I have an idea. Right. Look at that. That's so cool, though. Yo, do we do all streams like this in the future? I think maybe. This is actually so neat. I've never flipped in front of a green screen before, and clearly it doesn't like it, but maybe once I get a better, like, sort of setup going. Wait, what if I turn on my... That's a little bit better with the lighting. I could definitely do some edits with this. This is so nifty. Sorry, I'm just messing around at this point. I forgot I had a green screen, and now by definition I need to mess with it. If I step out of the way a little bit, I think you can see, like, back here a little bit, you can still see, like, my background. But if I stand in front of it, you'll never know. I might actually genuinely do streams like this in the future. This is actually so nifty. Oh, it definitely doesn't like that. Sorry, I know this isn't very entertaining for y'all. Alright, we might wrap up here just in a minute. Just because I kind of want to take a shower. It's been a long day. I want to relax a little bit. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day. This is a very interesting discovery, though. I might have to flip in front of a green screen from now on and get some clips of it. And no, it sees the choker fast very well. And now it doesn't. What about some of my other ballys? Oh, it likes the cat a lot more. Okay. I do wonder why that is. Hey, Youngblood, if you do want to do like a collab, hit me up. I would be okay with sending you a clip now that I'm more confident in my flipping. All right, let's wrap things up. Enough tomfoolery. Let's definitely wrap things up here. All right, let's... Oh, PS5, you joined at a very odd time. I'm literally wrapping up right now. That is unfortunate. Oh, no. Well, I'll probably be streaming this weekend. If you're not already in my Discord, click the link down in the description. Man, that is a nice color of green screen. Look at that. That's so nice. Sorry. I like this. This right here, this is great. Sorry. I'm giving y'all clips to fuck around with. Anyways, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever time zone it is for you. Wonderful evening, even. And I will see you all maybe this weekend. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream this weekend yet or not. Hopefully I will. I will update y'all in my Discord. Again, link in the description. Come join. I will see you all there. Bye!